Okay guys, today we're back for just a quick bonus video to show off the cheats and some other miscellaneous stuff in this game. And I got some feedback, and to try to be more engaging with people, if you played this game or even if you haven't, I want to know what your favorite cheats for this game are. If you've never seen the cheats, well, this is going to be interesting. What you do, go to options, and when you go to options, you hold down the triggers. We're on the GameCube version, so I'm going to do some fun ones. Instant exploding vehicle is YYXX.
I heard the honk, so it is active.
Hold on. Yeah, I heard. If you hear a honk, you've done it. So, this cheat only works on a 100% file. A, B, A, B.
Also, I think because the Xbox and GameCube have the same buttons, I believe these are the same
No,
cheat.
they're not.
They're not?
The buttons are at a different placement.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Invincibility is YAYA. Super jump is XXXY. You can get a speedometer, which is YYBX. Alternate views, which I'll explain in a bit, is BBBA. I'm not doing any of the other odd views. I might reload the file because there's some views that I don't want people to see because the game looks kind of fucked up, but I might reload just to show those off before. Very fast cars is just Y 4 times.
Oh, we're going Sonic mode on
Yep.
this?
Did I put in super jumps yet?
I feel like we did.
I think. Did I do invincibility?
Have you just been going down the list? Because
I was going down the list looking for the ones I wanted to actually use. So, a little bit awkward, but I think I got them all. I can test that, and then if not, I might do a tiny bit of cutting. And I actually want to show off my old file from years ago, which is this one. If I don't have all the cheats I need, I'll pause, exit, do a small cut, and cut back in. So, this is a 100% file. My old 100% file from years ago. So, one of the coolest cheats, and this is the one that only works when you have 100%.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Press one of the triggers, and you get a debug-esque super menu.
of every car in the game.
Every car.
This includes standard cars from other levels.
And special cars.
From other levels, like you see.
You just
And this
get
is
the cars.
And this is why
Not go.
and because of this cheat, this is why I want to know what are all of the cars' stats, because this sadly is just a menu and not like the regular phone booth.
Invincibility's on!
Yeah.
Okay. As is instant exploding vehicle.
I'll try super
Oh,
jump.
no, instant exploding vehicle.
Oh, there it is. Just took
Super
it a
jump.
minute. If you press Z to honk the horn, that's what
Honk your horn, you super jump. As you can see, super speed is on, so
Sonic mode.
you can do a lot of crazy glitches. And I wanted to show off just some crazy glitches and just some shit I had done as a kid. This is why I said Fernini Black. Because you can spawn this thing, which is a level car. This is why there's a Fernini Red, Carson.
I forgot about that.
I said I would show it later, it took the bonus video because I didn't want to, you know, you get the point.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Bingo!
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Now I.
Best ride ever.
Okay. A thing I would do as a kid, I'm gonna get a certain car since we're right here anyway. This is not gonna be a long video. I'm just gonna kind of mess around, show off some fun stuff, and
It's actually called the Vote Quimby bus.
yes.
That means they know.
Oh,
Truck.
hold on. Camera, kind of. Okay. So, I said I would show this weird kind of exploity thing that gets a kind of good amount of money. So, get a big vehicle, like the fire truck.
Really, any big vehicle works.
Have the invincibility code, park right here. They'll touch your car, and they'll explode into money. But then, run into the comic book shop, and you'll notice your hit run goes down. Now, because of this, whenever you exit, oftentimes the game's cars try to drive, and they'll just kind of crash. As you can see, if you look at my money, I messed around with instant exploding vehicle and just some other miscellaneous fun things for years.
There was a time we had max money, but
I have never maxed out the money in this game.
I thought you did it
No.
once.
No, I didn't. No, I just got an obscene amount of money. Also, like, this is being recorded a little bit late, and the channel's had some growth. And if you're watching this, I want to talk about some things while I just Oh, yeah, it's a good time to actually bring something up. Okay, so there's a cheat code that turns the bonus cars
Into this.
into the red brick car, but I knew the red brick car was in the bonus menu, so I just got the red brick car in the bonus instead of turning the bonus vehicles into it, if that's making sense. So, and as you can see, the game is really...
Basically, a better way to explain it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A better way to explain it, if you use a cheat to make the bonus cars into this, if we went to get the Planet Height
50s car, it would be a red brick car.
But the one cheat gives you every vehicle, so they threw this in.
Chaos mode! Oh, holy crap! Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus.
You're not even using the fastest car in the game.
Oh, sweet Jesus, this is so okay, so I was gonna talk about something, and I can also just show off some cars I didn't really use, just while I kind of talk and show off some shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna come out and
Hey, Nelson, how's work?
say this, and I'm also entering a race to try to show you that thing I was explaining earlier.
3, 2,
I don't use the hover bike much, but okay.
my dust eaters.
Oh, come on.
If you can hit him once.
If I hit him once... Whew, oh, I hate the hover bike's already hard enough to control.
Look at that speedometer go.
Oh, jeez, this was not a good...
Yeah, this is why you almost never use the fast cars.
I'm restarting.
You might want to turn that off.
If I get a car with better handling, it's fine.
I thought this thing had incredible handling. I thought the hover bike is basically literally half a star under the Duff drag racer.
Oh, come on. So, yeah, I'm just fucking around. I'm trying to ram him, and then I'll... So I said I had a point, I just wanted to come out... Oh, come on.
You do realize technically you could do that driving backwards to collide with him and try to hit him as he comes around instead of chasing him.
This is also true. But...
Oh,
Yeah! Aha! Now he can't win!
Yeah.
You can just straight up blow up your competition!
Yeah,
That's great!
as we stated in the...
Oh, man.
Before you make your point, as we stated in the last part,
Woo!
As we stated in the last part, if you feel you need to, you can easily use invincibility or any of the other cheats in races like this if you feel like you...
The fastest cars was just to show off the pure... Okay. So, my... I'm... Mincing my words. The point I was going to make... So, YouTube... Like, I'm happy that I've got... There's a good bit of people subscribed, and I've noticed a lot of my videos are getting a decent amount of views. It's not that I'm ungrateful. YouTube took wind of the sub for sub culture, so they changed their algorithms a few years ago. Subscriber numbers mean nothing unless those subscribers are actively viewing and commenting. So if you want to help the channel grow, you kind of need to comment and like my videos, because YouTube, and this is not me begging, this is me explaining the analytics, because YouTube caught on to sub for sub culture. So because they caught on to sub for sub culture, they decided that, just to show off the fastest car in the game with like the fastest speed in the game, sweet Jesus!
And there it goes.
Anyway,
Gotta go fast.
let's just break the game! Okay, so if you want to literally help the channel, you need to try to comment and like my videos, which is, I don't want to sound desperate, but YouTube literally only cares about likes and comments and stuff now.
Well, because caring about just the subscriber number, that was such an easily exploitable system, that's why people
As you can
did it.
see, I can break the ever-living shit out of this game.
Yeah, that's if you start messing around with the super jump and the speed cheats, you can break this game in half.
So, okay.
But, wait, have you broken it to the point where the resetting doesn't work, or... Oh.
Nope. Okay. I'll show off that other special cheat code in a minute here, while I'm explaining something. So, you go to options, and if that... Settings, I think? Camera, bumper, comedy.
Spy cam. Chase cam. Yeah, it appears that
Which one of these was...
Probably debug?
That was it. Yeah. Okay, so... I have a second GameCube controller plugged in because I can move. It's been a while, so I don't remember how to...
Try the C-stick.
Okay, the thumbstick moves... Hold on. It has been a while, so I do not remember how to... There's a way to actively move this thing, but I cannot... So, I'm moving a second controller around, and you can move
Try moving with the regular controller, see how...
Moving the regular controller spins it, the C-stick doesn't... This old GameCube controller that I'm using, I think moving the camera was trigger-based. And this one's triggers had...
You could reverse the controllers then, see if that works.
That might be the case. Oh, damn it, Carson, you're bumping the... Okay, so... No.
So, I don't remember how it works then.
Unless it... Hold on. It has been so many years since I've used the... Yeah, because those were the... Unless it was the chase cam. Oh no, that's just the stupid. It was the debug. You can move it around free flow, but I do not, for the life of me. I'm pressing like all the buttons, but I can't get it to move, and the triggers aren't working. I want to move the camera for you guys, but I do not remember.
Is it actually the D?
No. Oh, I'm trying to. I don't remember the. I'm sorry, but I cannot remember the commands, which is awkward because you can fly this camera anywhere, and I used to fly it around all the time as a kid, but now, because you can see, I moved my car and wait.
You did it there.
Oh, I figured it out. Hold the Z button.
Oh.
Ah, okay, cool. Okay, so put my controllers back if it's just Z then. That was a bit awkward, but, anyway. So, okay. Actually, been recording quite a lot. You hold Z and you move the, camera. And basically, they gave you a full-out magical camera if you have the cheat code. So, if you stop holding Z, you can change the angle, and if you hold Z, you move roughly based on your axes, and as you can see, I can just straight up zoom into stuff. Which makes me think about the series Boundary Break, but this is just a cheat code.
Has he done a video?
Nope.
This is literally the easiest one for him. He should do this at some point.
And as you can see, shit like this amuses me because
It is a 2003 GameCube game.
and it's so cool, and I do.
Yes.
Let's fly up and get a good look at the map. Like I said, I feel like Boundary Break. Now, interesting thing, because the camera's flying around, the map's not loaded. Neither are the NPCs or most things, unless
you physically go back to
where I am. So, but you do get a good view, and as you can see, a lot is loaded at any given time, but NPCs only load relative to you.
I just had a terrible idea, and I want to know if anyone will ever do this. Someone do a challenge mode where one person...
Oh, this is...
Someone do a challenge...
Oh, hey! The race! Programming. Oh, so what I was... I'm gonna switch the camera back.
Before you say that, I want to know... if anyone ever does this, please tell me. Do a challenge mode idea where one person controls this camera from like a top view and someone actually tries to play the game. I want to know how that would turn out.
Going to do, oh yeah, this was always it's like a terrible camera.
It's called the
comedy cam, yes. That's another most of these camera options are terrible. I'm just showing off the...
Which one? Oh, you always have it set to the far.
Because it pulls it back and you get... So I'm gonna mess around in some other levels and stuff as well. Show off just some other crazy glitches. There's not much to show, but you do get... But I've given you a pretty good idea. First, I want to show something. So, back to my YouTube point. Basically, if you want to help the channel, if you comment, I will reply, and I don't mind topics and other. So I'm gonna get out of the car and I'm gonna do something really stupid. You can stand out here, but if you jump, you T-pose into oblivion. And now you're in a dead game. However, if you go to mission select and you just pick any level you want, let's say level 2, it'll load completely fine. I've been bullshitting for half an hour. That is crazy. Cool. So, okay. Something like I was saying, I was just gonna kind of mess around. I also might go into every level and just pause and look at the cards. I could take the camera around, but I'm not going to do a full boundary break and take the...
Hey, if you take the camera around, is that how people discovered in the first level when you're actually in the Simpsons house? It's a tiny box way off in the edge of the map. Oh, hi, Skybox.
I love breaking this game. As you can see with the speed boost, even the beginning cars from the game are...
What's... Ah, that's not solid. Interesting.
I still never figured out if this music's from a Spyro game. Again, engaging viewers, if you're stuck with this bonus video, if you know if this is from a Spyro game, you can say what it is, because I've been looking into that rumor for years, but... Oh, I can show something else off. So, the cops, if you jump around, you can often land on the cops, and...
Boom.
You'll blow them up. So...
But you also have, with the instant exploding vehicle, them just ramming into you will also blow them up. But because it's a cheat and is kind of finicky, sometimes they'll blow up, but you'll still lose money, so... You know, watch out with that.
Time flies when I mess around with this game.
Remember when games had cheats?
So... Let's just make a general cheat topic, too, if you've stuck with the... What's your just favorite cheats from video games, and do you wish games would go back to having some... cheats and stuff?
This is kind of an off-topic-ish thing, but I never really thought about it. Are the extras in LEGO games like cheats? When you really think about it.
They're cheats, but you're not getting them with codes.
Oh, you can. Oh, the car's stuck.
Yep, because there's not really driving collision.
Yeah.
I said this breaks the game.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably gonna call this in a few. There's a lot I could show, but you just kind of get the gist.
Yeah.
But I do wanna show off every set of cards and a few just kind of jump points and a few other glitches. There's a glitch that I don't exactly remember how to do.
I forgot you were in the Stonecutter's costume.
What?
Why are you in the Stonecutter's costume?
Why?
I guess for years, yeah.
What was I doing?
Maru.
Well, I can show off the costume, I guess. Let's see how good Homer's car is with... This is max speed.
Yeah,
That...
Wow, that put into perspective how big of a difference you do get more hit and run in the later levels.
Huh? Whee! Woo!
Woo! No, I'm not gonna reference that again.
I have the fastest code! And it's a brisk pace of cars!
Yeah, because comparing this to the fastest car in the game, remember, that thing could top at, like, 350. This barely gets into 100.
Oh shit. Okay.
I almost spilled my sundae.
I'm surprised I got about a half an hour of content out of. But this is what I used to do as a kid. So, yeah, again, talking about the whole YouTube thing, and this is literally the max speed. So I'm messing up. I'll show the cards in a minute. If you want to support the channel, comments and likes and view time really do help, and I want to interact with people more since YouTube.
And again, there's the skybox.
I said you can just break this game in a number of. I'm gonna need a faster car, and I'm gonna do that jump ramp. Faster car that with that ramp you can break. So I'm gonna show off the